Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah. If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me?
Thank y'all for tuning back in. It's your boy Pelican Bay Kennels giving you that dog news the way I always do. Fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. You know, like I always say, it ain't my job to worry about who like it. Let's give you the news. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to hit that like button. But really, go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you get up out of here, man. And comment at the bottom. I appreciate all the ones that been commenting. You know, shout out to all the Bulldogs, East Coast, West Coast, up north and down south. Today we doing something. I'm talking about Sambo. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest mistakes I made, it wasn't later on in my career, it was when I had him. The biggest mistake I made in my dog career. It wasn't getting in trouble with them dogs, cause like I told you, I got busted for dog fighting by default on the drugs, you know. So the worst thing I ever did when it came to them dogs was sold Sambo. When I sold him, that was the worst thing I could have did, you know. Alright, and I'm gonna say that and say this. I bought him at about 11 months from Crossroads. Alright, now I'm gonna tell you right now, and I ain't saying it just because he was my dog. I ran through so many of them Crossroads dogs, and I know, and I'm willing to put money on it, that Sambo was the best dog that Crossroads bred. Coming down off that toe jam stuff. He was the best dog to come off that toe jam stuff, and that's including his daddy Fatty. You know, pound for pound, I think Sambo was a better dog than Fatty. He produced better dogs than Fatty did. The difference was, I didn't have the dogs that Crossroads had to breed Fatty with. He bred Fatty with, you know, high quality dogs when I didn't have the same quality dogs to breed Sambo with on the other side. You know, he had, you know, a whole yard full of straight Jeep, straight Tab, straight off of Hunter Red, straight off of Bingo, straight off of Yellow, straight off of Mayday. You know, so he had more stuff to breed his with. You know, but I said this then, and I'll say this now for sure. Sambo was the best thing toe jam that came down off of toe jam. He was off Fatty. You know, he was definitely the best thing Fatty produced, and he was better than Fatty if you ask me. You know, because we had Fatty little mate sister, two Fatty little mate sisters, you know, and we had multiple dogs off Fatty. You know, none of the dogs off Fatty could compete with Sambo. Alright. None of the dogs that was off of Pee-wee, Crossroads Pee-wee, could compete with Sambo. Period. Pee-wee, Crossroads Pee-wee was a direct son of Mayday. He never did anything with him, you know, because he was, you know, studding him out. He was a stud. So I can understand all that. So I ain't gonna even count Pee-wee because Pee-wee was directly off of Mayday or whatever. Alright. But the rest of them, I'm willing to put, you know, money on it. That Sambo was the best thing off toe jam. And I'm not hyped up. That's why I don't get hyped up off the toe jam stuff when I hear people talk about toe jam and Fatty, them sperm and this and that. Listen, man, all that toe jam stuff wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like that toe jam stuff, especially like around my way. Going off what toe jam stuff, off what Sambo did, man. All that toe jam stuff didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you, matter of fact, that was the only dog off the toe jam stuff that did that we had. And like I said, we had a boatload of them. So many of them, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But breeding wise, I feel like Sambo was pretty potent because everything I bred him to, no matter what I bred him to, his genes took over. You know, his genes took over and the dog pretty much showed the traits of him. No matter what dog I bred him to. And I bred him to different dogs, some high quality and some low quality. You know, and of the low quality dogs, we still got good dogs off of them. So, anyway, all right, now back to the mistake I made when I sold Bo. And P Nitty, I'm mad at you, man. I'm mad at you because you shouldn't have helped me sell. You shouldn't have helped me sell him. You know what I'm saying? Back in, it was what, early 2000s. The online peg was pumping, you know, and you know, P had the online peg, and you know this as well as I do. He told me, you know, he could sell them puppies on online peg. I shouldn't have sold the dog. He got me a sale for $3,500 for the dog. I jumped on it when he got the sale. Old boy came down, you know what I'm saying? Got the dog. They changed the name of the dog to Monster Man Manny Fresh. Champion Monster Man Manny Fresh is online as one of Sambo's siblings, but it's actually Sambo. Champion Monster Man Manny Fresh. Alright. I can respect that. He want to change the name, so that's all good. But the point of me telling you about this, okay, the first dog that they made a breeding with, right here that I'm showing you, Spies Nesty. Spies Nesty. She's a direct daughter of Sambo. Alright. Showing me Sambo genes. She reminded me of some of the dogs I had off Bo. That's a direct daughter of Bo. And these guys did a lot of good. See, I didn't do any of these breedings that I'm about to show you. You know, I did all the campaigning. You know, I ain't do any of these breedings that I'm about to show you. You know, once the dog was sold, they did the breedings. The point of me showing you these breedings is to show you how the genetics kept following down. You know, trickling down the water spout or whatever. All right, now we're gonna move on to the next dog. Now right here, we got Grit Boy Kennels, Miss Bitch. She's coming down off the Nesty dog. She's a granddaughter of Sambo. On the online pairs, it's saying Monster Man Manny Fresh, but I'm quite sure when they registered it with the ABA, because Sambo was registered ABA, he couldn't change his name, most likely, because he was so old already. So most likely on y'all pegs it's saying my last name with Sambo on it. So yeah, but she's a granddaughter of Bo. And like I say, the genetics is trickle down. And when you, like, them pre-potent dogs, you can see them in the grandkids. You can see them you can see genetics in them, man. You can see it. Now this next one is W. Perry's Gats. W. Perry Gats. Now this is a double nesty, which would have been a double Sambo right there. Double Monster Man, what it's saying on online page. Sambo and Monster Man is the same dog. Alright. Now right here, we got Auto Wars Minnie. She's 4 times Sambo in the 4th pedigree. 4 times Sambo in the 4th peg. Auto Wars Minnie. Like I said, I didn't do these breedings. I did the campaigning. Now right here, you got Auto Wars Nino Brown. Auto Wars Nino Brown is 2 times Sambo in the 4th pedigree. Auto Wars Nino Brown, 2 times Sambo in the 4th peg. And like I say, genetics is trickle down. Genetics is trickle down, man. I'm not sure how them other dogs look, because a lot of them dogs don't got pictures up there of them, as far as the bottom half, you know. But I can see Bo in a lot of them dogs still. Even this dog right here, W. Perry's Chunky. W. Perry's Chunky got Sambo two times in the fourth generation. You know. Same thing. Genetics is trickle down. Genetics is trickle down, man. When you got a dog that's throwing it off, that's the mistake you can make. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looking for that Floyd Mayweather, that Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Nobody looking for that stud that's producing them dogs that you're looking for. Every single one of them that make 3-time and 4-time and 5-timers, they ain't necessarily no producers. Because they look good, that don't got nothing to do with what they gonna throw off. That same dog can throw off whatever he gonna throw off. He can throw it off at 12 months old. Then he gonna throw off at 4 years old. Far as caliber of dogs. The caliber don't change because of a so-called record. Oh, because you took this one out, he won 9, and this one right here, he went out, period, but he producing way better than the one, 9 times better than the one that went out 9 times. So, you know, you just gotta exert, man. Exert. Takes time. Everything takes time. That's why I say, when you're rushing, rushing is just a green aspect in the game, man. When you rush yourself, you're rushing your demise. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just take your time. Be easy. Feel it out. You're gonna rush yourself into defeat or some empty pockets. Alright? Another thing real quick, man. Another thing. We gotta learn the difference between fat and muscle. Okay? On this video right here, you're gonna see JD come out, which is my and like I said before, I'm running 2 brothers. That's my line. The line that I'm running, as far as on my yard, 2 lines of brothers. The Big John and the Mayday. Run them lines and see how they go together. You know what I'm saying? That's my plans. Alright? Alright, this next little video clip, man, is just to show you the difference between, and learn it, man, because green person get caught slipping now. You get caught slipping. You be talking all your little trash. You talking all your trash. You got a young dog. Because I be hearing a lot of people talk about, you know, the young dogs. You got a young dog. Say a young dog, a big boy like JD in his 40s, and he's snapping. You know what I'm saying? He's snapping. And he in his 40s, and he looked like this. And then you talk all that trash, you sit around, you talk it, and then somebody be listening to you. Okay, you got the big young 40-some pound dog, you know, he a big boy, but he's still young. Got a lot of baby fat on him, you know, and I don't mean fat like bully fat, I mean just baby fat in general, you know. It might look like muscles to you, but it's not. And then that person sitting around listening to you, like, okay, hold up, I got one. He just maybe about 2 months older, but I ain't sure what he'll do yet. He act like he alright, you know, and they go get him. And he's same weight as yours. He's in 40-something too, but he look like this. dogs are near the same weight, but both of them dogs are totally different. One has no body fat. I mean, he has a tad bit of fat on him, and the other one is full of body fat. Muscle and fat is gonna look two different ways, but when you put it on the scale, you can get it to weigh the same. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna take a dog with body fat, that's not really big as you think he is, to a dog with muscles that's the same size, but it's a whole lot bigger than your dog is. Because although both dogs may look the same size, or one may look a little bit bigger than the other one, not much, once they start stretching out and really showing that form and that muscle, you can really see the difference in the size of the dog. You can really see the difference, but then it'd be too late. Then you done lost your good dog, then you done curved one out, or you done ruined a good dog. It don't take much to ruin one. Once you get ruined, one thing about it, they smart. Once they learn how to get up out of danger, they're going to always want to get up out of danger. If you teach one how to get up out of danger, he going to always know how to get up out of danger when it's time, or when he fed up with it. When he tired of running out there in the woods, tired of jumping through the pond, man, forget this. Stop. I know what I did last time when I got tired. I just stopped. When I was in the backyard, when I got tired, I just stopped. So I'm going to stop right now. Them dogs be smart, man. You think they ain't smart? Shit, if I can teach them to sit, stay, jump all on the wall, go between my legs and find some weed and find money and find this and find that, you don't think he can smart enough to know if to get out of this pressure, all I got to do is the same thing I did last time? So you can definitely ruin one. My thing is, you can always bring one back from the stoppage point. You can always bring one back from the stoppage point. Don't get me wrong, because I heard champions come back from a stop and the different things. But as a puppy, just me myself personally, I start having bad vibes about them. If I ever do something like that, for one, I ain't gonna put them in that situation. You know what I'm saying? For one, I ain't gonna put them in that situation. But once you ever see one, I had one, I was flirt poling him and he stopped flirt poling. So what do I think he was gonna do when it was time to go in a competition? And he did the same exact thing. Same exact thing he did while I was flirt poling, he did in the competition. So sometimes you can really test yourself. You can really test your dog. I meant to say, just exercise. Don't make sure you're no super hot day or nothing like that. Just good, cool day, and work him and see what he gonna do. And if he stop right there, he gonna stop. But don't make him stop, because you're gonna teach him how to stop. Don't ever let your dog stop whatever working out y'all doing. You always stop him before he get to that level. Don't let him damn work treadmill till he can't run no more and then he stop on the treadmill. Because then he know, if I stop on this treadmill, that got me off. I got back to my chain to get some water. Maybe right now I'm going to stop again. I'm going to stop again because that'll get me some more water. And you're going to be done lost your money, or be done lost whatever competition you're in. So it don't make no difference what exercise you're in. You stop him first. Do not let him stop working at himself out. Because you're training him to stop himself whenever he get ready to stop. And back to Sambo and Fatty and Toe Jam and all them, and Crossroad and all them, I guarantee you, if Crossroad would have kept Sambo, because he was unscathed when I got him. At 11 months, he was unscathed. He didn't know anything. If he would have kept him, not saying he would have turned out the same, because, I took him through things maybe Crossroad wouldn't have took him through. But if he would have kept him, I guarantee you, he would have been the best dog he had on his dang on yard. His record would have been better than what Fatty was, And Fatty was a 50-some, high 50-some dog. Bo was a mid 50-some dog, So, like I said, I would love to challenge Fatty any damn day, But it is what it is. That's neither here nor there. But Sambo was the best dog off of Toe Jam, best dog off of Fatty. And if anybody else, not saying that they didn't make any more champions or they didn't make any more winners or this or that, but from what I've seen, in the Crossroad bunch, I'm talking about. Out of the Crossroad batch. I ain't talking about the dogs he sold off to other people. I'm talking about off his yard, Sambo's better than every damn dog he had. I guarantee you. He would have beat every single one in a competition. In a competition. Wall climbing, weight pulling, because he was a big dog. You know what I'm saying? He probably would have climbed the wall or something. Weight pulling. Treadmill, I wanted to put him on a treadmill race. He wasn't no full throttle treadmill runner. Or nothing like that. He was a slow paced treadmill runner. He was more of a street bike rider. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for watching the video. Thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. The ones who have subscribed, the ones who hit the subscribe button earlier when I told you to hit that like button before you get up out of here. Comment at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And y'all stay safe out there. And remember, like I always say, we do not condone anything illegal. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay legal with them dogs. Take care of them. Keep them out that sun. You know, because it's pretty much hot all the way across the country right about now. Keep them out that sun. Keep them with plenty of water. And keep them fleas down, man. Keep them fleas off of them. You know, them sand fleas, man, they be hard to deal with. We know it, but you got to battle it like you're going to war, man. Got to battle like you're going to war. Dog game ain't easy. You know, it ain't always about what go down in that damn hunting field. You know, sometimes it's about what go down in that yard. You know, that can make the difference of how it go down in that hunting field. But y'all stay safe out there, and y'all be good. Pelican Bay Canines, I'm out.